I can see myself now adding fun things to the backyard, and then I'll start on the front yard, and then I'll start on the neighbor's yard. I am so excited about this.
My friend Noretta invited me over to take a look at her back patio, which is her biggest design dilemma, but I have to say it's one of the most common design dilemmas that I see. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what you wanted to see out in this space and why it's still blank?
Because it's such a small space and I just never knew what to do with it. And my whole goal was to have the inside of the house just come on out into the back. But I couldn't figure out what was needed for the back.
It's so easy for people to design their interiors the way that they want, and they kind of hit that panic button when it transitions outside. And Noretta is no different than all the rest of these guys. She has her traditional style going inside and it looks so good, but is having a hard time getting out that back door. So we're gonna take her small little patio and pull that traditional style that she's already established inside and bring it out. So just kind of hold it there, and what I'll do is I'll pour in the concrete. So what we're doing now is we are installing some 2x4 treated poles so that we can put hooks at the top to install cafe lights to create that ambiance that Noretta was looking for. While these are drying, we're gonna plant the potted plants because we don't want to disturb the ground around the posts until they're dry. All right. Woo. That was heavy. That's a big boy plant. All right, you ready to roll? It's so important to be able to have that flow from inside to out and it not break and you feel like you're all of a sudden at a Hawaiian tiki party. So what we're doing now is we're moving the bench that Ben built for Noretta and then putting in two really beautiful traditional style club chairs from Target. Some assembly required. I think it went this way. Is that right? No, it goes this way. See, because these are the legs, and that would make no sense for them to be that way.
This is the first time I've ever put anything together in my life. You know, the implementation is hard for me because since my husband died, he was the outside guy that I just gave all the orders to. You know, dig the holes, plant the plants, put the furniture together. And so it's been real hard for me because I was spoiled for a lot of years. And it looks like wood. Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah, it's metal, but it looks like wood.
So now I'm trying to also learn to decorate the outside and put furniture together and dig holes and put the plants in, and it's been a challenge.
So we installed this landscape right on the edge of Noretta's patio because it softens up that edge. Originally, it went straight from a brick patio right to the yard, and now we've got some height with the boxwoods and then some beautiful color at the bottom with the seasonal color as well. So what I like to do is kind of remove almost the bottom third of the plant.
Okay.
Dig yourself a little hole, toss it in there.
Okay.
Nothing too exact about planting little seasonal color, you know. Roots will find a way to water. All right, now that the concrete has set and the posts are in the ground, we're gonna get working on hanging up the cafe lights over the patio, which is really gonna add that nice, warm ambiance that's gonna bring people right out into this space. So what do you think?
This is exactly how I envisioned it. I'm so excited.
Yay! You happy makes me happy. What I love about the fire table is that it's concrete colored, which will really add some contrast to the space.
I love it.
And finally, we're adding some accent pillows to really bring some color to the space, and we're adding some of Noretta's personal pieces to really finish off the design. I think the space turned out beautifully. I think it is the traditional look that we were going for, and it creates the ambiance and the space to drink a glass of wine that Noretta was looking for. Should we do a toast to Ben?
Let's do a toast to Ben.
Okay.
To Ben.
To Ben.
He would have loved this.
I think he would have too.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh.
that did make me almost start crying. Oh. You know, if Ben could see me today, and I'm sure he did see me today as he was watching me from heaven, he'd have said this: I've never seen my wife work so hard in the yard. She dug holes, she held a post, she carried things. He'd have been so proud of me.
Noretta is now a yard lady. She knows how to work in the yard.
I've never been a yard girl before, but I can see myself now working on the weekends and just keep adding fun things to the backyard. And then I'll start on the front yard. And then I'll start on the neighbor's yard.
She is now acclimated to the outside.
I am so excited about this.
And then we are adding two beautiful, that doesn't eat a fly. I don't want to eat a fly. Oh, hi. Believe it or not, Noretta, there's a little bit of acting involved. I'll keep my eyes wide open. I'm so excited to be here. I'm punch drunk at this point, that's what it is. Don't say that was bad.